Alright, so I'm going to be showing off my Army Men collection. A lot of these figures I don't actually know the brands of, but I'm sure there's someone in the comments section who knows the brand of each one. So, starting off with these guys, I had to get these shipped in from America since you can't get them in the UK. But I think they look pretty cool. I only know them from the Plastic Apocalypse series. These Army Men here, I don't actually know what brand they are either. They're a mix between like different Airfix figures that you can see in the market. I just don't know what brand they are. They're some off-brand company. Then we have these Army Men. They're quite sturdy. The bottom of them, their bases, they can bend quite easy. So if you bend it, it'll just get stuck in place, and then some of them will be hard to stand up. Like this one over here, who's fallen over because he's slightly bent forward. These are my Airfix knockoff poses. I do actually have a collection of Airfix poses, but I currently don't have them on me, so I won't be able to show them to you today. I've got some tan ones and some grey ones, some blue ones, some green ones. Just different coloured ones. Unfortunately, I can't show them. Again, with these ones, I don't know which brand they are. Sort of look like a mix between different Airfix poses, like the other ones earlier. Some of them have quite strange poses that I've never actually seen before. There's one there who's been half painted. But yeah, there's these ones. These are my cheap Army Men. I've had these for quite a while. They're extremely cheap. Like, just looking at them, you can see how cheap they are. And they're really brittle. If you tread on it, it's broken. You can snap its arm off just using your fingers. You know, they're really, really bad quality. I wouldn't recommend buying them. If you see any like this, just don't buy them. It's not worth it. Going to add him to my Broken Army Men collection. No idea why I have this, but it's just there. These are my rip-off Timmy Army Men. They're not actually that cheap quality. You can see some of the True Hero ones in the background are falling over. I didn't know whether or not these were blue or green, those first ones. Seem to be a bit of both. These are the True Hero ones that you could get from Toys R Us. Unfortunately, Toys R Us ain't a thing anymore, so it's quite sad. These were the first Army Men that I actually brought, but I think they're pretty cool. They go quite well with the Timmy poses from what I've seen. This is just a big machine gun that I got for some action figure set, and that turret also. These Army Men, I don't actually know where they originate from. Someone in the comments probably knows what brand they are. I think they're pretty cool. They're quite unique poses. You don't really see them anywhere else. You don't really see much people copying them either. And my vehicles are over here. Just get close up. So I've got a couple Centurion tanks. One which I've placed a machine gun on top. It's just sort of like a, I don't know, an APC or something with a machine gun turret. These are my small Jeeps. I don't really like them that much because they just look stupidly small compared to the Army Men that I've got. Then I've got my True Heroes tanks. This tank is probably my favourite in the collection. It's an M1 Abrams from America, and I think it looks really cool. You don't really see this anywhere. As well as these Humvees on the right side. I think they're quite unique. You don't see them anywhere either. I was quite lucky to find them in the UK because I think these only get sold in the US. Never seen them in the UK at all. I just think they look really cool. Quite a lucky find. These trucks I brought are really cool. They have a detachable roof, so if you wanted to make one of your vehicles a transport vehicle, or just wanted it to look different, you can just change the roof off, which is a pretty cool idea if you ask me. Quite lucky to find these also. These are my 30 pounders, which I'm sure most of you recognise from Plastic Apocalypse. I was really lucky to find these, in my opinion. I don't see much other people with them. They're a really great addition to my collection, and they're great for stop motion also. These are my helicopters. One of them's missing a missile on the left side, but that's just what happens when you've had it for too long. And these are my two planes. They're not actually green, but I just use them for any army. These are my green generals. You can actually see one of them was a grey soldier and the other one was a tan soldier. I've just painted over them. Here's one of my Airfix figures that I had in my collection. These are my tiny army men. No idea where they come from, but look pretty funny. They're just tiny. And yeah, that's my whole Green Army collection. Alright, so this is my next army, the Tan Army. These are just a mix of different Timmy knockoffs and True Hero soldiers. The quality's quite decent. They're not cheaply made, like the other soldiers I showed you earlier, and you'll see in a minute. These cheap army men, you just get rid of them. They can join the collection of broken army men. This is my collection of Airfix knockoff poses for the tan side. It's quite smaller compared to the Green Army. My Green Army is a lot larger than this, and it's also got a lot more vehicles. But I still think this is a pretty decent sized Tan Army and yellow army. These are also some Airfix knockoff figures. I have got some real ones, but I currently don't have them on me, so I'm unable to show them to you right now. But maybe in the future I can show you my Airfix collection. It's not massive, but I think it's a pretty decent little army. These are my yellow Jeeps. Again, they're too small, so I don't like them too much. A couple of Centurion tanks, one with a machine gun on top, like the green one. I've got two True Heroes tanks, which are pretty cool. There's another Centurion, there's 4 Centurions. And then I've got my 2 King Tiger tanks, which are a nice addition to the Tan Army. Alright, so that's my whole entire Tan Army as of 2021, and my Green Army. Just for a bit of fun, I want to see if any of you can spot where this guy is on the Green Army. Let me know if you can see where he is in the comments. Sort of like where's Wally, but where's No Head. Alright, good luck finding him.